I'm going to move on to our next session. Digital transformation isn't always straightforward. It involves multiple moving parts like data storage, IPIs, security, process optimization, etc. It doesn't help that the ever-changing technology landscape leads to decision fatigue. To shed light on the solution of these very critical issues, I'd like to call upon stage our esteemed speaker, Mr. Manish Narayanaswami, Associate Director, Kissflow, for an exclusive session on the KISS approach to digital transformation. Can we please put our hands together and welcome him on stage? I think we can do a better job than that. Everybody, come on.
Is the mic audible now? You good? All right, great. So I usually begin this session. Sorry, one second. Can we change the prompt to the prompt? Can anyways, so I usually begin this session asking the audience to take a guess on what the KISS here stands for. In the past, I've gotten some really strange responses when I ask that question, especially when the audience size is huge. So I'm going to go tell you guys myself what it stands for if the prompt works. Sorry, there's some issue with the prompt. There you go. Right, so KISS here stands for keeping it simple and smart. Right? When it comes to digital transformation, simplicity and digital transformation does not sit together well in one sentence. We all know that. The reason is because digital transformation usually, and especially today, is a million things put together, right? There's a lot of systems in place within your organization, especially if you're a large organization. There's new technologies and vendors popping into the market day in, day out. And on top of all that, as a CIO, if you're embarking on a digital transformation journey, you have a lot of constraints in terms of strategic drivers. Right? So think about skill set being available in your organization, or the business ROI, and a lot of other factors which can act as constraints when it comes to strategic drivers. All this, when you embark on a journey of digital transformation, results in decision fatigue. There's a lot of decisions, if there's CIOs in the room especially, they run into decision fatigue day in, day out when they embark on any sort of journey that is associated with digital transformation. So, in order to give you a simpler overview of digital transformation, or in order to get rid of this decision fatigue, what really helps is if we understand the anatomy of digital transformation before we begin digitally transforming any use case, right? So we're going to look at this anatomy of digital transformation, but instead of looking at it as an abstract concept, let's actually take a live use case. So I come predominantly from the BFSI background, and I've worked with banks all over the world, for over 13 years. So I'm going to take a use case that is relevant to a banking organization. Think about building a loan servicing system for your bank, right? And think about embarking on a digital transformation journey as the head of department for the loan servicing department. If you have to build this from scratch, these are layers that you're worried about, starting with the data layer, right? If you're doing loan servicing, the loan data is sitting in one place. The client information is sitting in another place. The payment and transaction information for that client, for that loan, is sitting in some other place. All this together, so all this together forms your data layer. Right? This is the first thing that you need to worry about. This is the first thing that you have to take care of. Once you have the data layer sorted, you're trying to build a dashboard for your loan servicing. Is it better now? Sorry about that. So once you have the data layer figured out, what you next want to do is to try and build a loan servicing dashboard, right, for all the members across different teams to perform operations related to loan servicing. What you want to do there is assimilate all these different sets of data from your different systems, unify that through APIs, and then show that on a dashboard. That forms your application layer. Once you have this dashboard, you're going to start a lot of workflows from the dashboard. Right? These might be loan servicing use cases related to how do I change the address for a loan? How do I change the loan terms if a user calls or if a customer calls to be changing some of the loan terms for his transaction? And a lot of other workflows that can potentially stem from this dashboard, which forms the process layer, which pretty much is the most cumbersome of all the layers. Once you have these systems in place, you're worried about standardizing the user experience across different teams and across all the members within the loan servicing department. Not just that, once you've sorted out how the users interact with the system, you have to go one step further and try and address how the loan servicing department collaborates within itself and also with other cross-functional departments to get the work done. Once you have figured out all this, that's when you worry about intelligence, right? That's where cutting-edge technology comes into play, stuff like AI, machine learning, NLP, OCR, and all this. We are calling that layer as a cherry on top because without figuring out the data and work layers, it does not make sense to apply intelligence on your data or work, right? If you're starting to build this from scratch, this is how it's going to look. But typically, as a CIO coming into an organization and embarking on a journey, you're never going to start from scratch. You already have so many systems in place across all these layers, right? You start from digitizing all the data, optimizing all the work across the 4 layers in between, and then apply intelligence to both the data and work so you can analyze better for both the data and work and derive insights out of it. Now, what we have seen typically is most organizations have figured out the digitized part, right? Not completely, but at least they have system of records in place. They have a place to store the loan data. They have ERP systems in place. They have other systems that can store client data and so on. Intelligence is a nice to have feature that comes later. So you want to analyze only when you have sorted out data and work. But where most organizations typically struggle is the 4 layers in between, right? When it comes to building applications, automating processes, providing a standard or unified user experience, or allowing for collaboration both contextually when you're doing the work or cross-functionally when you're collaborating across teams. This is where we have seen most organizations struggle. The reason is because, take the loan servicing system as an example, the current way of doing all the work within loan servicing might be spread across many disparate systems. Some are done in Excel sheets, some are done via emails, some work is done, some workflow might be done in in-house applications that you build using your IT teams. Some other work might be done in vendors and RPA systems and so on. This is where we aim to simplify your digital transformation journey. So what we have essentially done is we have built a very, very simple and intuitive low-code, no-code work platform that becomes sort of your one-stop solution for all work automation tools, right? Now, the way we keep it simple and smart, again, going back to the KISS approach to digital transformation, the way we keep it simple and smart when it comes to these 4 layers is first thing, our entire work platform and all the tools we offer to automate your work is available as a SaaS offering, right? So just through your browser, you can access our entire platform, all its tools to automate your work, and subsequently also use the platform as an end user. The second thing is, we focus a lot on something called citizen development, which is essentially letting your business users co-create with the IT teams, right? And thereby leveraging the power of tools. Now we are going to see a couple of quick capabilities that our platform offers and how it enables users across their organization to sort of co-create and co-automate and thereby digitally transform in a much simpler manner. Okay, the first thing that we let you do is we offer a low-code designer studio for your IT teams to build apps and dashboards. The next one is we offer a no-code designer workflow automation studio as part of the platform, and this is for your business users to automate the workflows. We also offer, so for systematic workflows, systematic and linear workflows, we have the no-code workflow automation studio. And for non-linear and non-systematic workflows, we have our case and project management thing called both. Outside this, we provide a lot of task management and reports, which are standardized and provided out of the box for you. And we also give you a lot of tools and widgets for you to collaborate better, both cross-functionally and contextually within the context of work. Now, so if you look at our work platform, this is essentially a lot of tools and capabilities coming into one convergence of work platform. And on the other side, it's all the users, different actors within your organization, being able to use and collaborate within one single work platform. So a testament to the fact that our platform simplicity is transforming digital transformation for many organizations is the fact that we are present across 160 countries with over 10,000 users using our platform. We have, in fact, over 1 million active users on our platform right now. This is just a global footprint of all the customers across the globe using our platform. And I'm going to leave you with an image of all the customers across the world using our platform today across different industry verticals. So that concludes our presentation. If you want to know more about Kissflow as a platform or Kiss approach to digital transformation, feel free to drop in by our booth and we'll be happy to engage. Thank you so much.
Mr. Manish, for that very enriching session.